To understand the life of an insurance adjuster, you really do have to think about someone sitting in a cubicle in front of a video monitor most of the day, talking on the telephone, feeding information into a computer. That's what an inside insurance adjuster does. And oftentimes, they have way too many claims to handle. They're rewarded or they're punished for their performance based on whether or not they're able to move a certain amount of claims off of their desk. And if you happen to be one of them in a time when that company is overwhelmed, you can expect, you can assume, you can be assured that your claim is not going to get the proper attention because there's just not going to be enough energy to do that. An insurance adjuster is not always concerned about whether or not you're getting a fair shake. He's mostly concerned about moving that file off of his desk. An insurance adjuster will say the only good file is a closed file. And the reason being is the longer a file remains open, the more it costs the insurance company. In other words, sometimes it costs more to investigate than it does to settle or to deny or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like easy to make an answer, to give an answer as to what the solution is going to be here, but it's not really giving the person a fair shake. Unfortunately, in many cases, insurance adjusters don't do the proper investigation, and they make decisions based on what it looks like in the beginning, rather than making the thorough investigation. They might just as well make a quick decision on it rather than to spend the time, spend the insurance company's money to investigate it thoroughly. And in many cases, they're making the wrong decision. But they don't really care because they're able to move a claim from this desk to the next desk. Some of the larger companies tend to segment or break up the job of the insurance adjuster. So one guy does a certain part of the claim where the property part, another guy handles the bodily injury, another guy takes care of subrogation or getting money back for the insurance company. It's much easier for the insured you to fall in the cracks because everybody's only looking at one little part of the claim. Nobody's really looking at the whole claim. They don't have all the information. They think they have all the information because they do so many of these claims every single day, and they all look exactly alike after a while. We have to do our job completely. Obviously, it's not always expedient for the insurance company to do that. They'd rather take the easiest way out, and therefore you're not getting the claims work that you need to have done. If you think that they're not looking at your claim properly, you need to say something about it. And unfortunately, most people don't. They just pretty much accept, well, if the insurance company says this is what it's going to be, well, then what am I going to do?